Well, it's another part of Fatal Frame 4. This time we're playing as Ruka again as we go for another chapter in which it pretty much begins the cutscene as soon as we walk a few steps forward. So, let's watch this real quickly because it's just another ghost fight coming up. Alright, we already know what to do with these guys. And we already have a whole bunch of balls to shoot at, and our camera's pretty powerful and all. Of course, there is the problem of one of them locking away the fucking Fatal Frame I'm doing, but I got lucky somehow and shot at them through a wall, so... or pillar, really, so I'll take it. And with them fought, I can now go inside of here. And this chapter has a lot of moments of, like, flashing, not to gameplay cutscenes, but to FMV cutscenes a bit. So, you get shit like this right here. Yeah, so I'm not going to, you know, up the volume on all of these. I'll only up them on certain points that I kind of find important, in a sense. But yeah, there's going to be quite a few of them, and they're just going to, like, pause the gameplay for about a few seconds before we can move on. And some of them will be FMV cutscenes, some of them will just be regular in-game cutscenes. And I mean, well, no stretch to the in-game ones, but it's definitely going to happen a lot, and some of it is important to both the story of Ruka here and the story of another character involved in this one. And I'm pretty sure I know what this character is, considering we've had to run from her a few times already. But first, we can go through this hole here as Ruka. She is just, you know, slim enough, you know, petite enough to actually, you know, squeeze through it, so she's good to go there, even though that's quite a big hole, and I'm pretty sure everybody can fit through that, including, you know, the male character, but I guess not. I guess just the petite females can. And as soon as I walk over to this junction over here, another fucking cutscene happens. Yeah, that one's important because that was the fucking woman that was, you know, chasing us, floating about with all those orbs around her that we can't fight. If we get touched by her, we instantly die, all that crap. That was her. She's important. And she's going to play quite a part here because we're going to be seeing a lot of flashbacks, especially of other ghosts just sort of running away from this character and being very scared of her and such. That's going to be a very important part of this. Like, for instance, right over here in this dead end. If I can aim. Yeah, he's cowering. Also, look at how fast I can shoot now. Not a whole fucking wait to, you know, go for that shot now. I can just immediately, you know, begin the next shot. I reach out for this, I get a testament. The woman is coming. If that woman saw everyone would bloom. That woman. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna do the thing anymore. I came here to escape all this. That woman is coming. Face! 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 Her face is not clear. Her face is not... You get the fucking picture already. So, yeah, he's absolutely lost it, the fisherman here. And, yeah, it's about the fucking woman whose face is bloomed. You know, everybody is fucking frightened of her and just running away, and they're all done for. So, yeah, I think we found our main antagonist, essentially. Oh, look. Another one. However, we go to this one, instead of getting a letter, we're gonna ghost fight. So, this is a corridor, but if I can just keep him straight and, you know, take him a good bit away from the wall, it's not a bad thing to get some Fatal Frame shots on them. If I can fucking time it right, which I can't, because I'm just losing my grip on things now. But I can veer him straight ahead anyway, Just, you know, move around a little bit. There you go. Alright, ooh. She's not dead yet. She's right behind me, too. Ooh! Fuck. Okay, I missed that one. That's fine. Actually, if I don't get her in this one, I might as well change my film to the blue and just, you know, get through this. We're nearing the end game. I'm pretty damn sure we're nearing the end game now. The characters are assigned, you know, die. Considering our playable characters have now decreased to 2. So, I'm... The fucking walls, mate. How did I not get that? The fucking walls! You know what? Yeah, I'm switching to blue now. We're nearing the end game, I'm pretty sure. And I have so many fucking points I can just refill all this shit to max anyway, so... Whatever. Let's waste some blue on these guys now. At this point, our 7th film can be just for, you know, grabbing the usual regular ghost picks. But for the fights, just blue. We have the shop now, so we have so many points we can actually just buy anything we want. So, you know, fuck it. We'll just go wild on the goddamn shop there and just buy everything and max everything and go nuts. Though I will conserve as best as I can, considering, you know, I don't want this to be just a freaking joke. And also, I want to keep the film to just, like, certain levels instead of just going, you know, maximum. I want to keep the points as high as I can. Just for my sake. I like big numbers. Anyway, over here's another item. What is this item? Naughty film. So yeah, more Type 90s. We're gonna be in for some shit then. We are nearing the end, so it's good to have these. Alright, so this is the actual path. Don't go up the stairs, but instead take the right here. And then take the left here because it's a dead end on the other side. And then take the right again. Do not go forward, that's not where you need to go. Instead, we go this way. Up these stairs. All the way around. And hey, a balcony. And then this happens. Soon we get near it. Yeah, that's one of the ones I'm not increasing the volume up for. That's not very important. It's just letting us know that, hey, she's watching us. She knows every move and all of that crap. You know, yada yada. Very spooky. It doesn't really mean dick in the long scheme of things. It's just another little moment there. Like all the sticks on the side there. Really added to the design of this place. And yeah, now we've gone around a fucking circle. So, yeah, go left again. You can look right if you want. I'm being serious, it's a dead end. See? There's nothing there, too. Now, go forward instead of across. Also, something just... I guess there's a weirdness at the flashlight where, for some reason, I'm able to actually get items to spawn where I'm not even near the area at all. It's weird. Also, a cutscene happens around here. Now, that guy did say something, but... it's not really worth looking into. Also, there's an arm around here. You can kind of see because the filament's going on. Yeah, it's over this corner. Let's try and get it to spawn. There it is. Alright, this should be some more crystals. Yep, more blue crystals. We should be getting near to, you know, really going for the attack, you know? Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's put in capacity. Let's put our spirit power all the way. Because we know the zero lens exists, and I'm pretty damn sure Ruka's gonna get it eventually. So, let's bring that up so we can actually do some big fucking damage with that lens. Also, as we go forward here, run back. Yeah. Yeah. This ain't gonna stop. It's gonna happen a few more times. It's not random either, it's just these certain spots. As soon as you see that go away at the top, then she's gone. Then we can go back. Yeah, this kind of moment here is one of the more bits of the game. It's not scary. It's not even hard. It's just annoying and time wasting. Also, here's an item I actually somehow got to spawn. I don't know how I spawned this from where I was, but more crystals. Alright, so I'm going to focus on getting the attack up next because, you know, might as well get it up to 70. Have that max attack so we can do the most damage possible. Alright, so down this hallway here, we'll be going deeper and deeper into the catacombs. And we're going to be experiencing a lot more ghosts and a lot more crazy shit, I guess. A lot more abandoned shit. And a lot more shrines. In fact, this shrine over here has some more film for us to grab. Let's just go ahead and take it, shall we? Yep. Let's keep our Type 90 in hand because, yeah, we're going to be needing it. And, there's also a book here. Might as well read it. Okay, Rougetsu tunnels rituals. Rougetsu Island is rife with tunnels. The vessels shall consort with the ghosts. The shrine maidens shall go forth and practice in that cave 100 nights. Whether or not a miracle will be awarded is dependent on the practice of the shrine maidens. Alright. Yeah, I'm giving myself a lot of time here to read. Secluded inside the room, shielded from the moonlight, while maintaining the self becoming empty. After passing for the death of life, they will be born again to this world. The training of the Rougetsu tunnels. It allows them to bring forth a miracle through courage and diligence. Only a person fit for a maiden of the moon shall pass the training of the Rougetsu tunnels. And as soon as you finish reading this, yeah, not a fucking ghost fight. Let me switch to blue. Because at this point, no point even finding these assholes with lens 7. We're doing lens 16, I believe. It's lens 14. I forgot which number it was. I don't care. It's the blue lens. It's the blue film. I don't know what's calling lens 7. It's film 7 and film whatever. 1, 2. What? Oh, come on. These fucking walls, man. I hate these fucking walls. Whatever. That'll do it. Right, let's switch. Yeah, let's continue on forward. Alright, around this corner, there'll be a few things happening, I'm pretty sure, as we go along this side. No, wait, we're not there yet. There is something around here, though. There it is. Pick it up. It's important. It's red crystals. It's not that important. Okay, so over here, there will be another item waiting for us. Just continue on forward down this very narrow hallway. It's pretty narrow, huh? And they go to grab this. Got it. Another note. That's not just a mask. That mask's not from this world. That mask brought the disaster to this island. Of course it did. The day without suffering. Whether you live or die is determined by looking at that face. Yeah, more about the face. Oh, and another fucking ghost. Alright, we know what to do here. Film 14, I guess, or 16, I don't care. Film blue, we're calling it by its colors. Film blue, let's go kill this fucker. Alright, so this is very thin, but there is a turn here which I can utilize. So, if I can get him over to this turn here, we'll keep him straight, then we should be fine. Yeah, he keeps going for the wall. Alright. Just give me the... What? What? How? I was aiming right at the fucking corners of walls? How fucking thick is the goddamn... And this is why, in every Fatal Frame game, I hate the walls. Because even though it looks like the fucking walls aren't gonna be a problem, they're somehow in the fucking way! God damn it, game. God damn it. These little juts out here are still wall. I can't just shoot for the little fucking gaps. I gotta... Anyway, up ahead. Now, I should be able to take a picture of this person, this ghost, take a blue picture, but, it didn't happen. So, I get a fight. The warfare does say that you can't take a picture of that ghost, you know, get a normal picture for the ghost fight, but I didn't get that. It might have been another instance of, like, you took a picture, but the blue ring won't appear, kind of instance. But whatever. Got my Type 14s out, I can see at the bottom right. Should have been looking there to know my numbers. And, yeah, let's go and do this fight. Oh, the fucking wall. The fucking wall. These walls suck. I keep thinking I can shoot, but no. They're too close to the wall's fucking hit spots for me to... The goddamn collision of the walls counts as me, you know, having a wall in front of me, so I can't fucking shoot them. Even if there's a goddamn gap, like a little jutting in the middle of the wall where I can see the face, oh, it's still a wall. You can't shoot still. Fatal Frame won't do shit here, even though you can do the Fatal Frame shot, because the game's saying you can. Fucking hell. Anyway, all the way across this fucking hallway is another cutscene, and it's important as well to look at. Two reasons to its importance. First off, it's not a fucking chase thing, but it's very short. Thank God. The second thing was that scream. The ghosts are absolutely fucking terrified of her. So it's very clear that she is the main fucking source for this shit. And, yeah, we gotta combat her eventually. Now, I could go forward to those stairs, but over on the other side here, there are two dead ends. And on both dead ends, there are stuff here. One of them is crystals, and the other one is a special item, and it's an important item for us. Over on this dead end is the crystals, which if I go for... Yeah. Took you a while, didn't it, you fucker? Yeah, the hand took it away. It's only the crystals that the hand takes away, so it still sucks, but at least not taking away healing items and all of that shit. And it's good it doesn't take away the fucking lens shit too, because over here on this dead end is the zero lens. Now, upgrades to the lens do not carry over from character to character, so that upgrade I was doing for the zero lens before with Misaki did not carry over here. That's why I kept it to only 2. But for Ruka here, she's getting a maxed out lens upgrade. Done. And we now have, for the normal game at least, the best lens in the game, the zero lens. It's always the best fucking lens. It's the most powerful lens of all the games, really. That's what it's known for. It's basically the fucking I win button for a lot of cases. And, we're gonna need it. We are definitely gonna need it. Though, I feel like in this game it might have been nerfed. I don't know. It might have actually been pretty fucking nerfed out. We'll have to see. But, yeah, you just go on forward down this very long corridor, up the stairs and shit. There's gonna be a lot of moments in this chapter and the next one of Ruka where it's just gonna be a lot of walking around hallways and walking up and down stairs with nothing really happening. There's a door here and I could go through it. I got told by a filament though. As I'm looking around, I didn't notice behind me that there is there's a shrine behind me. You might not have noticed it. It's right there. And there's an item here, but it's not on this side. There's nothing around this side. It's on the other side, even though you can see the filaments glowing right there. So I go around the other side, and there it is, on the corner. It's a viewing record. I intend to conduct a test of the camera obscura when watching the Rougetsu Kagura dance, chaperoned by the Tsukimori Shrine Maiden. The Rougetsu Kagura is the native Kagura dance and a major event for the island. The performance starts calmly, gradually becoming more erratic until reaching a frenzied climax. The extreme spiritual intoxication and excitement causes some participants to lose consciousness. It's 7 pages. It's 7 pages of fucking text. It is reported that an illness called Luna Sedata surfaces at the time of the festival. Luna Sedata is sometimes portrayed as possession by an evil spirit. Given the belief that souls attending this festival depart for a while, is this disease caused by the possibility that the souls that return are somehow different? The Tsukimori Shrine Maidens have a history of being easily possessed, and I found it curious that they participate. I asked about the Tsukimori Shrine Maiden tradition and found the answer truly interesting. It is said that people's souls are sound. This sound is called the Lunar Melody, and each person's melody differs. Alright, that's interesting. The lunar melody seems to represent the individual person. Strangely, the person grows increasingly angry. Their melody becomes confused and tremors, and if they are grieving or upset, it lowers in pitch. The core melody is said to remain unchanged. However, the Luna Sedata syndrome disrupts the lunar melody, and if distorted sufficiently, it breaks. So that's how it works, huh? In any case, the superstition that humans are masters of sound is an attractive one. The Tsukimori Shrine Maidens prepare various kanade for the dance, all with a clear lunar melody. It seems like it so far. They like to have their music. If they should contract the Luna Sedata syndrome, it is not impossible to cure those affected. Treatment is by prayer is not uncommon, but is invariably done without sound. It's said that my sound is visible to the maiden. She said that it sounds quite pleasant. Although they sometimes say strange things, all of the Tsukimori Shrine Maidens have temporary merits: a rich intellect, a gentleness, and beauty. I would like to make the journey and attend. So, I'm guessing this might be the guy who made the cameras, because he does like to research a lot, though we don't really know. But he could have been here. I wouldn't put it past the guy who made these fucking cameras to really be everywhere in every location. And hey, red crystals by the door. And now, we get into essentially the final main area of the game. This is the main area where all of this began. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now entered the traditional place where the traditions begin. Where the fucking dance is, where all the bullshit is. And considering this is the last area, this is where the hardest shit comes into play. So get ready for some fights. We're no stranger to hard fights when it comes to Fatal Frame. We know how to handle them. But there is one in this game that it really pisses me off. It's just, I wouldn't say it's Fatal Frame free bullshit. I would say it's its own unique kind of bullshit. Because I don't think I've ever met this kind of fight in any of the other 3 games until this game. Also, more attendees, attention notice. Today at the Lunar Eclipse Hall, the Rougetsu Kagura dance will be performed by 10 p.m. I summon you to an honorable assembly at the design location. During the Kagura performance, the door to the Lunar Eclipse Hall will be closed and no one will be able to enter or exit. You must stay and watch the performance. Please note that the lunar eclipse is assumed to start at midnight. Furthermore, all in attendance will be presented with a mass at the family head's room, which must be worn at all times. Thank you. And as soon as we get out of this... Yep, there's the girls. Alright. So, yeah. You might be hearing quite a noise going on right now. And it's getting louder and louder as we move on. But hey, this is a safe point here. I'm going to take the opportunity to buy a lot of herbal medicine and really stockpile on my Type 61 and my Type 14. There you go. I'm gonna save, by the way. We're gonna need a lot of health, a lot of healing items here, and we are going to need the Type 61. Because this fight is going to hurt. This, honestly, might be the most cumbersome fight of any of the fucking ghost fights in Fatal Frame. From Fatal Frame 1 to this game, I don't think I've ever had a fight in the entirety of the series where I had to fight as many fucking ghosts as I did in this fight. This fight is its own unique blend of bullshit. And I am not a fan of it. The walkthrough does also mention that this is the hardest fight in the game. So yeah, get ready for it. Here it is. The place we kept seeing, where the dance was held. And guess what? As soon as we step forward and get into the, the garden area to move on, also the music just stopped abruptly there. As soon as we go forward, down the stairs, this cutscene will play, and the nightmare begins. Welcome to the Itsuwa and Kanade boss fight! This is the Itsuwa. She will just fuck around on you, while the fucking Kanade, the 5, I guess musics, the sounds, go around you and grab you by the legs or try to grab you normally. And the thing is, they have a thing to their bullshit. Also, yes, the Itsuwa can attack you, but it's random if she does. And as you can see, everybody does a lot of fucking damage, so that's why I stockpiled. Okay, so here's how you fight this. You don't aim for the Itsuwa yet. You just ignore this bitch, even though lock-on makes it very hard to do so. You also want to make sure that you're kind of constantly swinging your remote around pretty much almost every time you're locked onto an enemy. Because if you don't, you're kind of fucked. And here's my zero shot. As you can see, if I get a fatal frame happening, that will fuck the Itsuwa up bad. But getting a fatal frame is actually apparently random. It's a 50-50 chance to get a fucking fatal frame on this bitch. So sometimes she'll do a fatal frame shot, sometimes she won't. It's bullshit. And unfortunately, I don't get my fatal frame shot. with, you know, my zero shots, and I waste both of them. So that fucking sucks. And yeah, see? Every time it locks on her. So that's one of the more annoying parts. And yeah, see? That was the fucking fatal frame shot right there. So yeah, it's 50-50 chance. It's a luck chance. But the little girls, they're not luck chances. The way they work is that they will try to have two of them attack at you. One will have their arms down and come close to you. The other one will come close to you but have their arms up. And there's a chance that the one with the arms up will either go for the kill for the fatal frame shot for you or back off. And, yeah, that means you have kinda a 50-50% chance of, like, actually getting the bitch to attack you. You can tell which one's going to be the attack, but at that point, it's about if they're going to attack you or not. Oh, and keep fucking moving, by the way. If you stay in one spot, if you just stand still, the ghosts just come from below you and grab at your knees. So, yeah. You can't stand still. You have to not aim at her. You have to take care of all 5 of these little girls first. You can get them in a coma if you can. You can get them in quick succession if you can. But it's hard to do so. And yeah, that can fucking happen. So, yeah. This is unique to itself. This is a unique fucking ghost fight. And it's honestly a ghost fight that it's definitely going to be one that's going to stay in my fucking memories when it comes to the Fatal Frame series. I feel like every game has their unique fucking fight. And this is Fatal Frame 4's. 6 fucking ghosts to fight at once. With the regular camera obscura, not the flashlight, the fucking camera. And they can grab at you and they try to deceive you and they can grab you from below when you're standing too fucking long. And you have just this one enemy, just one ghost, who the camera just loves to lock onto, that most of the time is there to distract you, while the other ghosts go for the kill. With pretty much almost all of my herbal medicines used, do defeat these fucking ghosts, one by one. And I leave the Atsuwa, this bitch, for last. Because as long as I get rid of these girls, as I get rid of all these 5 fucking ghosts, the Atsuwa is easy. It's those little girls that are the hardest fucking ghosts in the entire game. And with that, that was the hardest boss fight of the entire game. Fuck me. That sucked. Here's a cutscene to reward you.
私はあの日祭りの最中に連れ去られ、この奥にずっとずっと奥、深く深く。
Yeah, you're gonna see that entire cutscene you just saw there again later on. I guess in better context it'll make a bit more sense, but yeah, Ruka was taken away from the ceremony and then taken underground to meet with the girls and the Atsuwa, and yeah, it was just kind of creepy, I guess, but there you go. Right now, we are going to go straight to the shop. We're going to buy all our health items back. We're going to buy all of our film back. And then I'm going to fucking save, and I'm going to go forward because I don't want to fight that boss again. That boss sucked. I find it to be a nightmare. And also the blue film, the 14 film, it's getting a 75. It's going to go up to 75 now. Yeah, I've got to save. So, yeah, I'm going to really just utilize the blue film from now on when it comes to ghost fights, because it's just not worth going for 7 at this point. If I wanted to bloom all the ghosts and get their pictures from that, then sure. But again, Fatal Frame 4's ghost list is bugged. It's impossible to 100%. Like, Tecmo didn't fucking fix that glitch. They wouldn't, because they wouldn't fucking do it for Nintendo unless Nintendo paid them to fix a fucking bug, to patch the game. So because of that, we never got these glitches fixed, we never got an English patch, and also we now have the Type 0 film. So we have all of them now. We have commonly used, we have the high sensitivity film type, we have the newer film type in good condition, and we have a specially treated film type of unknown origin. As you can see, the reload speed goes slower and slower, but the power gets fucking hard. And we are 100% going to hold on to our Type 0 film for the final boss. We'll also hold on to our Type 90 for the final boss too, but that's beside the point. Now, as I go over here, there's an item over here I can go ahead and grab, which I'm going to go for. There you go. And I'm very close to upgrading my power. We're going to see that power be completely filled on. And here, the camera's almost upgraded completely too, so we're getting there. Anyway, go down the stairs and a cutscene will play for us, which I will also just give you the loud for. So yeah, this is obviously the event of, you know, us being taken to where, you know, the girls and such were. In that one cutscene after we beat that fucking fight. So, it's down this way. And as we go over to this door and open it, we end up in a very menacing room. Yeah. Now, much like the picture of the boy that I couldn't get in like one of the chapters, there's a picture here that I can't get. It's that giant fucking mask. I can't get this picture. I don't know why I can't get it. I just look all around and it never lights up the blue ring for me, so I could never get it. Anyway, more raiding time. In the antechamber, during the ceremonial passes, the shrine maiden is united with the mask. Before praying at the altar, she must sit wearing the mask into the lunar melody. She must become one of the masks. The Kanade must become one of the masks. Okay. See, this is the antechamber. The lunar melody must be played from above the altar. Only those who become one of the masks shall stride majestically from the altar to the hole beneath. So to the antechamber, and it has a giant mask looking right down at you, I guess. And yeah, I can't take a picture of this. There is a ghost picture up on that mask, but I just can't find the spot for it. The weird thing is, I could on my second playthrough. It would register on my second playthrough, but it would not on this fucking playthrough. I don't know why. But whatever. I go back upstairs, and I could just go on to that hallway instead of going down here. The only purpose of going down there against the antechamber is to get that readable. And maybe that picture too. But if you go down the hallway instead, that's where you have to go. And if you do this... Yep. I think that's Daddy. See? So, yeah. The Daddy thing. Ruka's father, Soya. Oh, by the way, there's an item here. You want to grab it? Well, surprise, the fucking trap. Alright, so... yeah, the fucking on the roof ghost again. Again, I could not get the fatal frame shots from this fucking ghost. Getting the fatal frame from this ghost is a nightmare. So instead, I just shoot when it comes down. I don't even care if the fatal frame attack happens or not. I just shoot when it just pops on down. Because at that point, it's either going to do the fatal frame attack or it's just going to fake it out. Either way, I'm dealing damage to the son of a bitch. Yeah, see? A fucking fake out. I missed too. I don't know why I'm starting to miss. Every time they, jut down, the game has stayed of being accurate and staying locked on, but now it's just not even locking on at all. When they get too far up, the game just stops locking on. It's really annoying, honestly. So I'm trying to trigger the fucking ghost to try and attack me, and it's just not happening. She won't fucking attack. And she keeps wasting my fucking time, and I have no idea how to trigger her to actually attack me. So I say fuck it and just attack. Yeah, the damage isn't, amazing. It's like 750 fucking damage points every time. But I'd rather fucking kill her now than wait like 30 minutes for her to give me one attack that I might miss for a fatal frame chance. Again, this ghost just sucks. She just doesn't really want to attack you most of the time. She just wants to, waste your fucking time. Alright. Daddy went down this door, so let's follow Daddy down a hallway. And yes, it's a hallway. A very burnt looking and very Fatal Frame 1 looking hallway, honestly. It gives me Fatal Frame 1 vibes. This sort of look with the material and shit of the walls. I'm pretty positive this is a Fatal Frame, design choice. And as I go forward here, into this door, a ghost of a little girl, I take a picture, I go on forward, and another cutscene happens that flashes right before our eyes. So, yeah, Ruka as a child was in complete agony about her face and everything. It's quite sad. Hey, Type 0 film. Gotta stockpile on that shit. And also, over on that altar there is a readable. So, let's read it, shall we? It's notes. For the master person becoming an Utsua, having budded must be harvested and used. That face must be enshrined overnight in the whole of the conscious mind to be purified. Okay then, it's for the Utsua. By the moon. That face is then used within a handcrafted mask. After it's been peeled and tanned, the moonlight eradicates the impurities. So again, the moon is really in play here, because it's Suda 51 and there's always going to be something about the fucking moon in these games. It's the early games. If you go for this door here, you get this little line from Ruka, then you get a cutscene. A pretty recognizable cutscene you've already seen before, in fact. think the only difference of that cutscene compared to the last time it played is Ruka's child voice is a lot more echoed. I remember it being that echoey in the original, but it has been a bit of a while, to be honest. Still, it's the same cutscene as before, so the game is starting to repeat some instances. It's in context, yes, but still, it's being repetitive now. Oh! Picture! There we go. Alright, so as we go down this hallway here, eventually we'll come over to a small little staircase area that leads to a door. On the right side of one of these stairs is going to be our blue crystals that will give us the amount that we need to fully upgrade our attack. And I am so fucking grateful that the hand never fucked me there, because that would have pissed me right the hell off. We are so close to finishing the upgrade of this camera now. I'm pretty sure we can upgrade fully by next part, I'm pretty sure. I mean, not next part, next chapter for Ruka. Go in the door here, and you'll enter into an area that looks kind of Fatal Frame 2-ish. Go forward and the chapter ends for you, with this nice little cutscene here. And that's it. That was the chapter. So, yeah, there was a lot going on, a lot of new areas, which I like. And, you know, Ruka's chapters have been pretty damn good. But we're clearly nearing the end game now, so it's time for another character's final chapter. And I think there might have been a cutscene before the title screen here, but it just jumps right into it. No fade or anything. It's kind of weird. There is this little scene here, though, when you look at the painting. So yeah, this is Choshiro's final chapter. And we are going to look into the final chapter of Choshiro's life next time in Fatal Frame 4. Right now, though, I'm going to go ahead and just waste my red crystals to upgrade all 3 of his lens. Because, why not? There's no point now. There's no point in worrying about his upgrades and shit. So let's just waste all of this on his fucking lens and just end it there. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time for Choshiro's final chapter.